Susan had first, and then.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, my question was about redistricting. We saw on the front page of the Washington Post a few months ago that you were responsible for drawing the Senate lines. And when the redistricting plan was released, it was a very mild reaction to the House plan, but there was a huge uproar from both parties and people across the state about the Senate plan. And now the Fairfax County Board, Electoral Board, and Board of Supervisors is going through this huge job of redrawing the precinct lines to accommodate the district lines. And just as an example, where I live,
we had districts that had one district that had well over 300,000 people rather than just the 200,000. That are there. So there's a lot of adjustments, and every time you make an adjustment, one place, in one district, it has ripple effects, for many, many other districts. It's also a significant issue when you have to move a district from one part of the state to the other. In reality, in the Hampton Roads area, they qualified for, they have 10 senators who are down there. They only qualified for 8.1 seats. So you have to make some major changes when you do those types of things. In the end, one of the things that could have been done with the districts is related to the split precincts and everything. There were precincts that were split 10 years ago that could have been reunified this year because all the House and Senate and supervisor people are all the same this time. But the county is choosing not to do that. So it's only an increased cost if you, in the end, take action where you're addressing.
Can I ask why he's trying to obstruct the view of the filmer in answering this specific question? When the other questions were okay?
Yeah. It's only an issue if you in effect draw new precincts because of areas where they were split, but you don't do the reunification at the same time.
Are you part of the staff?
Yeah.
These guys are disrupting the whole operation.
And you're part of the staff who doesn't want us to film.
Could you please
this
go back where you were?
They were standing in front of me. I have no choice. So if they'll stop, I was just sitting there.
Well, since the Republican Party has often thrown me out of meetings, perhaps you need to experience that yourself.
But what is
I have nothing to do with that.
Particular answer that your staff doesn't want recorded?
I just answered something.
You acted, Susan, when you spoke a minute ago, you acted like the governor is a paragon of nonpartisan overseeing. You wanted to make sure these were nonpartisan and fair districts. The House district is more partisan, just as partisan as the Senate district is. I know as a Republican, you're upset because the Senate Democrats are the majority drew districts you didn't like, but they're no worse than a partisan base in the House. They just got along a little bit better. The governor vetoed it because of pure partisan reasons. Simple.
Actually, the Senate districts.
So if your answer is valid, I still need an answer. Why was the staff trying to obstruct?
Susan, why are you bringing a camera and filming a town hall meeting in Lorton with citizen people asking questions? Why are you doing that?
What's wrong with that?
Susan, I'm asking you a question. Why is your staff speaking for you?
I'm her son.
He's my son. He's not my staff.
We're constituents. We live in your district.
We're constituents. And Mark, I said the same thing to you at a school, back to school night. I said, regardless of my party and my volunteer party, we are all your constituents and we deserve respect as constituents. So I'd like to know why the staff was trying to obstruct somebody from recording your answer in a public meeting at which very few people have shown up. And so maybe there might be people who weren't able to come tonight who might be interested in this.
For your son to do what he's doing.
What, to sit there with a
I don't want to spend this meeting talking to you or you
If
or
there
about
was
this
a TV
subject.
camera
I
here.
want you out.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, this is for Democrats.
But I'm
Every time that I've gone to a Republican meeting, I get thrown out just for bringing up any subject they don't want to hear about.
I'm a constituent.
So maybe it's time for you to leave.
No, let's let everybody stay. Nobody's having to leave. But let's just continue on with this.
Okay. I'm pretty curious about the state.